as it is back to school season. I know, we're literally in September, y'all. It's kind of crazy. Today I wanted to share with you guys some of my favorite productivity apps, some of the apps that literally help me organize my life, run my life, okay? And I figured this would be a great time to do it because I know when I was in school, I was using a lot of different apps just to help me, you know, go along, do well with my studies, keep me pretty organized. I like being digitally organized more than in real life organized. So I definitely love using a lot of different apps on my phone or my computer or my iPad. Before we get into this video, definitely hit that subscribe button if you haven't already and want to see more of these videos in the future. But let's get right into this video. Okay, y'all, so I think I'm going to break it up into different categories. So we have organization, content creation, communication, Chrome extensions, and then some websites. Some of these I use on a day-to-day basis, like I probably log into the app every day. And then some of them I use, I would say more weekly or monthly, where they're kind of just helping me with certain areas of my content creation or my business side of my content creation. And then there's just apps to just have, and I use like whenever I need to, especially like my Chrome extensions. We'll get to those. So this first category is organization, and I figured this is, I guess, like a generic category, but these apps are the ones that honestly keep me very organized, keep me up to date with everything, and use pretty much daily, if not daily, weekly. I use them on a routine basis. I don't think I could have a productivity video without mentioning Notion. I literally love Notion so much. I basically transitioned from Trello into Notion. I love Trello. I'm not saying Trello is a bad app, but once I learned Notion, I'm addicted. I use it every single day. I open the app on my computer. Well, honestly, does it even close? I don't think I ever close it. I use it for so much, y'all. And I think it's been really great in the sense of content planning, brain dumping, also like just planning for other events, travel, my job hunting is in there. Like I have so many things. Let's quickly go into my Notion right now. Y'all, as you can see, I have the YouTube outline for this video right here in Notion. But like I said, I do a lot of brain dumping, so I go week by week and brain dump what I want for each day that I want to do. So like I have events today to do, the streams if I have any streams that day, to film, to edit, to upload. So like I said, I have a lot of different side big, I guess, hierarchy hubs. But for example, my JoyOfMyLife hub, as you can see, I kind of have like these little widgets that I can't remember what site it is. If I remember when I'm editing, I will put it on the screen. But I have all these different trackers, planning trackers, lists and stuff for here for just JoyOfMyLife specifically. I also have a hub for my personal stuff, so like my job hunting, my travel. I have my personal goals, monthly budget, my shopping list, my products, TV shows, my subscription tracker, my planning for my different parties, my actual birthday planner. We always plan my birthday in advance, y'all. And then I also have a hub for my Purple People stuff, so for my Twitch and everything. So I have the stuff for TwitchCon, which is coming up in a few weeks, so I have a lot of stuff planned for that. And then my merch, the stats. I also track like how many followers I have, which these are just like goals that I could see when I come on this hub page. Then, which I really want to show y'all, is my content planner. This is like my biggest hub, honestly. I love this. You could actually get this template down below in the description. I have it so you can download and start using it yourself. It's very customizable. I know it looks like a lot, so if you guys want me to go really in-depth one video, like all about my Notion, let me know down in the comments below. But quickly, you could just see like this is my main calendar, and then I have it separated into like YouTube specifically, TikTok stuff, Instagram stuff, Pinterest stuff, so it's very separated and easy for me to be organized with certain things. Then I just like to look at this particular view of my calendar where I have like the status of what it is, what the actual item or video it is. So for example, like last week I had this video for my TikTok, and it's my Thursday try series, so I can even show what series these items are a part of. I've definitely upgraded this template more and more as I've used it, but I really love my Notion, okay? The next app that I have to include is my calendars. I use a combination of iCal and Google Calendars. So my main calendar that I personally add to is my iCal. So if I'm on my phone or on my computer, I add something and someone tells me there's something happening, I put it in my iCal. But I have multiple Gmails. So anytime I get invited to an event or just something like through my emails, I have all those calendars linked to my iCal. So everything is in one big calendar, and I really love it. It's color coded. I love it so much. The next app that I have, I've touched on it. I've mentioned it in other videos, but today, Google Sheets, okay? I use Google Sheets a lot. I've actually used some of these Google Sheets that I'm about to show you for years. I've built on it over and over again. I really like how I track certain things. So for example, I have a brand outreach tracker. So when I'm pitching to brands, I have a tracker for that in Google Sheets. I have one for when brands reach out to me. So I keep track of all those communications. In addition, I have a collaboration tracker. And then the other one that I have mentioned multiple times is my personal finance tracker. It's been a couple years now where I have been tracking my personal finances, what I've been spending over month. And I use this tracker to do it. I really, really love this tracker. You can actually download a tracker if you'd like one down in the description below. I'm telling y'all, I'm giving y'all templates today, okay? It's difficult to watch your pockets hurt. It really is, visually. When I do it at the end of the month every month, it is very hurtful when I see how much I have spent. But in the long run, it definitely helps me budget for the next month, tell me what I need to cut down on, and all of that. So I do enjoy it like that. I know, of course, there are plenty of apps out there that do it for you, but I think I like the idea of manually putting it in so I could actually see. You know, it really does help me be more accountable, okay? Like when I have to actually manually input it little by little to see, you know? So that's why I like to do it. If you want to do that, you can check out the template down in the description below. This is how June looked in the sense of breakdown. So every month I go in and literally, like I said, add every expense that I incurred over the past month, and I do this breakdown and see the categories of how much I'm spending on certain things. Yeah, travel has been a big one this year because I have been taking advantage of being unemployed, okay? So I've been using travel to the max. Another Google Sheets that I have is my social media post tracker. So I actually track how much I'm actually posting on all my platforms and seeing what I'm spending the most time on. And then the other one is my growth. So I do this month over month to see how I'm growing on all the platforms, and is my posting worth it? Is my posting helping my growth? So yeah, loved seeing this as well. Okay, y'all, moving on to the second category. This is I decided to separate this and make a new category that I didn't mention in the beginning. Let's do keeping focus. So these are my apps, I guess, for making sure you're focused, keeping your notes in order, all that stuff. All right, so the first one is definitely GoodNotes. I use GoodNotes more on my iPad, honestly. I love it for annotating like most people do, and I also love it for journaling. I don't do it as much as I probably should, but I do occasionally in there. I just like using my pen, okay? I like any excuse to use my Apple Pencil, all right? So GoodNotes definitely gives me that. I love annotating PDFs in there. I also used it a lot for my mentee sessions. So I mentor some college students, and I loved doing that for like taking notes while I was mentoring them and having conversations with them. So I use GoodNotes for that as well. I used to plan in here as well. Now I obviously moved that over to Notion, but I had templates for that. So I was doing my to-do lists in there and just writing a lot of stuff down, brain dumping as well in there. I occasionally still do that in there when I'm just trying to write and, you know, think about stuff, but like I said, I do a lot of that in Notion now. But yeah, I really love GoodNotes for that, and I liked how you can sync it across all different devices. I will say, obviously, GoodNotes is a paid app. So another one that I've come across is Colanote, which is very similar to GoodNotes, and it's a free app. So yeah, I haven't played around with this too much, but it is very similar to GoodNotes in the sense that you could, you know, obviously write and take notes in there. The next app that I wanted to share is Be Focused. So this app is a Pomodoro timer. I used to use Pomodoro timers a lot in college, and I have it still on my Mac. This is the Be Focused app here on my Mac, and it's up here in the taskbar. And I love it because basically, if you never used Pomodoro in the past, Pomodoro basically helps you break up little sessions of work and then gives you a break, kind of rewards you. It's basically to keep you motivated to complete your task. So for example, if I just were doing like I said, filming my YouTube video, right? What we would do is start this timer, and this gives you a 25-minute timer. I know you could probably edit the time blocks, but I know in the past I've always done 25 minutes. Usually I think it's 20, I think it's 3 sets of 25 or maybe 2 sets of 25, and then it gives you a 5 to 10 minute break, and then you get another 2 sets, and then you get a longer break after. So basically it's to motivate you to get to those breaks, to reward yourself. I know when I used to do this in college, I used to do this when I was studying a lot, so I would tell myself, okay, we're going to finish this chapter in 25 minutes, we're going to read over this, review this material, and if I can get through this in the first 2 sessions, I can reward myself with a break, go get a snack or something, and then continue. So this is what I really liked this for. Another app I want to include in this video is Opal. Now this app definitely helps you with focusing because you can set it to block certain apps after a certain amount of time. It also helps you lower your screen time. My screen time is very embarrassing, so I'm not going to share my screen time with y'all, but I wanted to download this app because I want to help with my screen time. I know there's native settings for this in the phone, like you're in your iPhone, but this app look more aesthetically pleasing. It also tracks a lot of stuff, so you could do goals, you can, you know, track your progress as well in here. Oh, another app that I don't personally use but I've seen a lot in other content, Remnote. This is great for college students if you want to create flashcards from your notes pretty easily. I think it's a great app. Okay, so definitely check it out. Let me know if you guys, you know, use it. I don't necessarily need it because I'm not in school right now, but I did want to share that in this video. Alright, y'all, so my next category is content creation. These 2 apps have been amazing. Okay, I can't lie. So the first one is CapCut. Now I use CapCut primarily at first only on my phone, but now I use it to edit my YouTube videos. So most of the time if I'm editing even like short form content, I'm editing on my computer. So I really love the CapCut desktop app. I'm not saying the phone app is not good, I just love the desktop app even more. So as you can see here, I use it heavily. All right, so there's a lot of content in here that I use. I really love the desktop app now. Quick, I can show you my most recent video was my Martha's Vineyard vlog that I had, and I love this more because I was an iMovie girl, okay? Before 2024, every video on my YouTube channel was edited with iMovie, okay? So if you've been here a minute, any of these videos that you've seen were on iMovie, and it was very difficult to overlay multiple stuff in iMovie because there really was only one layer above and one layer below, like the main track. So as you can see, there's like 5 tracks in here on CapCut that was not allowed. That's not allowed in iMovie, okay? So I would have to create different things or use Canva, which we'll get into in a sec. But I would have to create like multiple projects to do like one video sometimes. So it was really annoying. But yeah, I love CapCut for this, and it's definitely a cool upgrade for me. It's very user-friendly. So yeah. As I already mentioned, Canva. Canva is my next one. I love Canva. I've been using Canva for years at this point. Years, okay? I use Canva, the free version, for a very long time. I think it's only been about 2 or 3 years that I've been paying for Canva Pro, and it's probably my most used subscription. If you're a student though, I did know that you can get Canva Pro for free with your student email. I will definitely let you know down in the comments how you do that, but I have seen that and I would definitely take advantage. If you're going to be using Canva for maybe like your PowerPoints or like different graphics, maybe if you like to, you know, make flyers, something like that, I'll definitely recommend Canva. But if you've seen any thumbnail from me on YouTube, like I have been using Canva literally since probably the beginning of my YouTube channel. Okay, so yeah, I've been using it for a really long time. I really love it. I have made so much stuff within Canva. My UGC portfolio is in Canva. A lot of my media kits or my websites that I've used made invites on here. I've made, I don't even know. There's so much stuff I have done with Canva, and like I said, the pro version definitely allows me to do much more. So yeah, I really love it. I recommend it for anyone. Y'all, like you could see, like I have so much in here. There's 166 thumbnails in here. But yeah, I have a lot of different things. Like I said, content creation, business, my Twitch stuff. I have so much in here for Twitch. I feel like almost everything I have designed was, like, for my Twitch channel was with Canva, okay? Like, my merch was even designed with Canva, okay? So there was so much stuff that I've used Canva for. I use it a lot for some of my edits in my YouTube videos as well. So for example, my overlays, sometimes I use it for some of those. I also use it for these like phone videos I use Canva for. So if you've seen any of these in my YouTube channel, you know, was in Canva, okay? This was in Canva, all right? The next category is communication. I use these apps solely to communicate with others, and I think they're great for that. First off is Discord. Discord I use pretty heavily now. I really didn't start using Discord more routinely and more actively until I became a streamer. So because of that, I now am in so many Discords. I have my own Discord for my streaming. I also have a Discord specifically for content creators, Black content creators. So I have hosted that and have created a lot of connections in there. So if you want to join that creator Discord, if you're a Black content creator, definitely hit the link down in the description below. There are a lot of communities I'm a part of on Discord, and I really love it for that. And yeah, I'm on it every day. The next one I want to talk about is Otter. Now, if you're someone who joins a lot of meetings, especially on Zoom, maybe even I think Google Meet, I think it works with Google Meet, I'm not sure, but I know it works with Zoom. If you're someone who, you know, is in a lot of meetings and wants meeting notes after the fact, if you're not good at taking notes, you know, while it's actively happening, you could have Otter with you. It's basically an AI tool that takes notes for you, summarizes the meeting for you, transcribes the meeting for you. So yeah, you could have a kind of just a whole summary, a whole meeting again for yourself to refer back to. Also, it does action items for you at the end of the meeting, which I think is really great. Obviously, if the meeting has restrictions, Otter will not join the meeting with you. So, you know, it depends on if the meeting is a private meeting or whatever, and it doesn't allow things to join it along with actual members. It's not going to transcribe those particular meetings, but for meetings that you're just having maybe with colleagues or anything like that, sometimes that would potentially work, and you could have a whole meeting notes for that. So yeah, I really love it. Okay, y'all, now we're going to get into my Chrome extensions. I do have a lot of Chrome extensions, but I'm going to share some of the ones that I think are the most useful. So we're back here, and I want to show you with this article here. Now, this is something that I had in my reading list a while ago, but my first Chrome extension that we're going to use is Go Full Page. Now, Go Full Page is a Chrome extension that helps you take a picture of the entire web page. Okay, so it's not going to just screenshot the first shot, it's going to screenshot this entire page in one photo, or you can make it a PDF. So for example, we're going to use this article to show, but I have it right here in my pinned Chrome extension. So it's literally going to take a picture of the entire web page. Now you can see that this article is long, all right? It's mighty. So it's taking a screenshot of the entire page, and then after it's completed, it's going to show you the entire web page in one photo. Now, for example, this is an article, right? So I'm gonna probably save this as a PDF, but you can save it as a PNG. This is an easy way to screenshot without getting, you know, the borders of the web page in your screenshot when you're trying to send something to someone. So yeah, I really love it for that. I use this a lot to screenshot pages or pictures I see on the internet. I do it also with articles like this when I want to share it to someone. So yeah, I really love this extension. Okay, also the next one I'm going to show y'all is picture in picture. So as you can see, I'm watching Pamela's World on YouTube. I muted it so you guys can still hear me, but this is a great extension for someone if you're watching a video and you want to still do things on your computer while not interrupting the video, but it's kind of just a floating video on top. Maybe you're watching a video and you want to take notes while you're watching the video. So quickly, as you can see here, it is pinned up here. So now in the corner here, you have the video, and now you can go do whatever else you want. So let's just say I want to go back to my Notion, and I'm going to my brain dump, and I want to add something now into my to-do list or into my filming because I'm watching this video. I'm like, oh my god, I love this. So this is great. You can literally move it anywhere on the screen. You could also make it really small or really big, even though I don't think I've ever made it this big. But yeah, it's great to just have this here. You could also use this with any video player. So I'm used this also with Netflix. I've used this with Hulu. I've used this with Disney Plus. So it really works for any media player that you are using in your web browser. The next Chrome extension that we're going to use is Locker. Now, this is something I recently discovered and I've been starting to use as I'm a chronic online shopper, y'all. I'm a shopaholic. So I love this idea because it has stopped me from buying things right away. You know what I'm saying? It keeps in my locker. Okay. This is one of my posts on LTK. If you do not follow me on LTK, definitely go check the link in the description. Okay. Go follow me there because I've been posting a lot of my fits. All right. But let's just say I wanted this green outfit, right? So I'm going to click on here, right? And it's going to bring me to the Walmart page. And as you can see, I'm like, I think this is cute, but I don't know if I want to buy it right now, right? Go to my locker, and when you pull up locker, now it's going to say, okay, it's the product title. You could change it to what collection you have. You could create multiple collections. So I have clothes, shoes, and tech right now, but here's clothes. You could update the image, so you could pick which image on the screen you want it to be. I'm going to leave it like this, and then you just save it to your locker. Simple. Now you go back to your locker, and you could go back to that page whenever you want to buy something. Like I said, you could share it to a friend if you want to, but it's great for me to just categorize stuff in my shopping wish list on Locker, and it's good for me when I want to go back and buy it later. The next app I want to show y'all is Rakuten. I love Rakuten because of cashback. Who doesn't like cashback? So if you're a chronic online shopper like me, definitely download the Rakuten Chrome extension because you could always get cashback if you're shopping online. So right now, Ulta Beauty has 4% cashback. So I can activate this. As soon as I activate this, right, anything I do in this session while I'm on Ulta will be included in my cashback. So once I check out and everything, like I said, will automatically apply. Oh yeah, and also has coupons. So when you're at checkout, it will apply all the coupons that it's found online to see if it can give you some more money off. So it's great for that as well. So I would definitely check out Rakuten if you haven't. Okay, y'all, so we're down to the last category, and that is websites. So a lot of these websites are for my content creation business, I would say, help me with the administrative stuff, you know what I'm saying? But the first one I'm going to talk about is Fourth Wall. Fourth Wall is my site that I use for my merch. So if you guys didn't know, I created merch for my Twitch community, Purple People 04. It's been a super easy process. It's very user friendly, and it really takes the hassle out of selling merch because you don't have to hold the product in your house yourself. The products are basically made to order once someone orders one of your products. It was really easy creating the designs, creating the merch. You know, you pick one items or products you want to sell in your store and you put your design on them. So it's super simple, super easy. I created my site on there as well. So it's really geared towards creators. You can integrate it with Twitch. You can integrate it with YouTube. You can integrate it with TikTok. You can integrate it with Instagram. So there's a lot of ways to show your merch to your audience through all your different platforms. I really liked it for Twitch because you can actually, if someone wants to give away one of my items while I'm live on Twitch, they could do that with Fourth Wall. So I really like that. The other really cool feature that I also wanted to mention was you're able to actually send thank yous to people who have ordered your merch. Definitely recommend if you're a creator looking to sell merch to your community, definitely check out Fourth Wall. The next one I'm going to share is Squarespace. So Squarespace I recently started to use only because I had bought all my domains from Google, and Google domains now has been merged into Squarespace. So I kind of had to learn the Squarespace like portal and everything because of all my domains. But I really do like it so far. I also have been starting to make my website for JoyOfMyLife because I've been wanting to do that for a while. I finally started to do it, so hopefully it is done by the end of the year so you guys can see it, and it's been very easy to create. You could kind of just like plug and play a lot of the stuff, so I really love that. And I do like it for the management of my domains and my email through my domain, so yeah, love it for that. Also, something that's kind of, I think it's underneath Squarespace, but I found this separately from Squarespace, is bio sites. So this is my link in bio for my Instagram page, but now it's become my link in bio for most of my platforms. I've tried a lot of different link in bio sites over the years, and I really love this one. I like it because I am able to do a lot with it. There's a lot of different features of it. For example, you're able to shop my posts through this. So there's like link capability, so it kind of feeds my Instagram feed onto my link in bio page, and I could add a link to each post, so you're able to kind of just click on my post if you want to shop one of the outfits I was wearing or anything like that. You can shop it in this link in bio page. So I really loved that feature. Also, how the aesthetic of how the links looked, and you could actually embed a YouTube video on the site. I really liked that in comparison to other link in bio sites I've used. So yeah, and it was great that I kind of just went in with the Squarespace ecosystem. The next one I wanted to share was Beacons. Now, Beacons is another link in bio site, but I used Beacons for my Purple People stuff. So my Twitch ecosystem, okay? I do love Beacons though, because Beacons has a lot of features I have yet to really play with, but recently I did use it for obviously creating my link in bio. So I have that, like I said, for my Twitch, for my TikTok, for my Twitch, I have that Beacons link, but also you can make your own media kit through Beacons. It actually pulls all your data from all your different platforms if you link it, and updates it. So I really like Beacons for that. I don't have to always update my statistics and all my data and all that stuff, so because it literally just pulls it from the platforms itself. There's also ways to have an email list within Beacons. I think there's also brand deals within Beacons. There are like AI tools in there to, you know, have ways to outreach to brands. So there's a lot of different stuff in Beacons that I have yet to play with, but I really love it. And the team is really great because I'm in the Discord and they always are sharing cool features and tools you could use. So yeah, love it for that. Last but certainly not least is MailChimp. Now, I have had an email list for a while. I just haven't nurtured it in a while. It's not ironic, but I've had my email list through MailChimp for a few years now, and I think it's pretty easy to use. I have 2 landing pages in there, so if you've ever downloaded my influencer guide or my Notion content planner guide, template, I'm sorry, that was through MailChimp. So I created those landing pages and you automatically get added to my email list through those sign up pages. So if you download either one of those today, you'll be on my email list. It's just that I probably won't send an email in a while. I need to do better. But I do like it for that. It's pretty user-friendly. I like it just because it has a lot of automation that I don't have to worry about. If you've signed up, I wouldn't know unless I go into MailChimp and see if my audience has changed, see if someone has signed up, because it literally does the emails for me, you know? All right, y'all, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below if you have used any of these apps already, if there's any apps that I missed that you think I should download to be more productive. Let me know, please. Okay, so let's talk down in the comments below. But I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.